Right on the ropes in week 3, and then that epic performance from Big Hendo last week, the draw against Michael Van Gerwen. For those of you confused by the kick clash, Michael Smith is the man with the beard. Hello, man. What do you reckon here? You reckon Michael Smith will win this game?
I do. I do. Michael Smith was playing excellently in the UK Open a couple of weeks ago. Just, in my opinion, fatigued by that abscess trouble. But this guy you're watching now, Nathan Aspinall, he's got something. He holds it together under pressure. He's got belief. He wants to progress.
Well, it could have been a repeat not only of their epic World Championship semi-final, it could have been a repeat of the UK Open final, couldn't it?
Yes.
Michael Smith beaten Rob Cross in the semi there before the Asp defeated Voltage in the final. Having enjoyed a superb win over Gerwyn Price in the semi-final also. Brilliant run in the World Championship too. That semi-final, what a game that was. Probably the game of the tournament, wasn't it? Or one of the games of the tournament for sure.
Yeah, I thought Nathan Aspinall back then playing the biggest match of his life just held it together beautifully, brilliantly. And 6 sets in, it was a case of who's going to blink. Michael Smith just showing that experience, I think, in the end. This man, though, has definitely got it. I'm not sure what it means to have it, but he seems to have something.
The two balls having not been able to see the treble with his second dart. Treble 18 for ball here for the Asp. Leaves the bullseye. Well, the man who completed the UK Open triumph with a big fish bullseye finish. Almost hit the ball there. Michael Smith hits double 6 and takes the opening play.
Second leg, Michael to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, it didn't settle there at all, Nathan. Smith has become, over the last 2 or 3 years, a player that you feel is going to achieve something huge. He's reached the World Championship final. That's the Michael Van Gerwen this year. Last year, lost in the final of the Premier League. It was after beating Gary Anderson in the semis. And he played well in the final. Just Van Gerwen was unplayable.
He did play well, but it was really akin to every time he toed the hockey, somebody hit him with a frying pan. He did well to get as many legs. What did he get then? 3 legs, was it? He did well to.
Yeah.
Not to get that many the way Van Gerwen was playing, averaging over 110.
Yeah, he did well to just not cry and walk off the stage. I think that's what I would have done. I've been odds on to do that, 1 to 3.
What a difference in the Premier League this year for Michael Smith. When we reached week 6 last year, he had 4 wins and 1 defeat, and he was second in the table. This year he's only won 1 of his opening 5 fixtures, and he's 8th. Very different 12 months on. But here, with a chance here to hit 4 19s for tops to go 2 up. Can't find them.
He's absolutely dominating proceedings and not playing very well in doing it. Nathan needs something to settle him down. 57 will help. Double 12.
117.
It was a great effort for Nathan. It wasn't good enough. Is this going to be 2-0? Well, they were wild. They were wild, and he'd be livid.
I wouldn't like to guess at the combined missing margin of those 3. Oh, now this is a big dart.
18.
Well, he's missed 4 and a double there. Michael Smith's abject efforts at double 12 no longer matter. He wants double 6 again.
9.
Oh, that's just silly.
Nathan, you require 6.
You make sure you bust. Well, this is all just become...
Well,
I'm not sure what it's become.
He just threw his dart away. He thought the leg had been lost, Michael Smith. That's all well and good, Mike. But it's not lost. Now it's one. He's a little fortunate there because he should have been coming back for 3 darts at double 6 mark you as well.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting 2 at double 1 and hitting it with the first of those 2. It was silly play from Michael Smith that he got away with.
Yeah, he showed a bit of petulance there. Like you said, Rod, he got away with it. And Nathan Aspinall, again, has not done anything to settle himself down. Remember, he missed the double 12 off the 1-4-1 combination. That would have been a great fillip for him, but now had 8 at a double, missed 8. Smith 2-0 up because is it 2 darts from the 8 that he's had?
86.
Some of the first matches in this year's Premier League have been absolutely stunning. They've been brilliant, in fact. Cross last week against Smith was a pearler. Luke Humphries versus Price. This one is not up there, I'm afraid.
Well, Luke Humphries versus Price. Remember at the start of the match, Luke Humphries was really edgy, just as Nathan Aspinall is here. Really, it had a couple of ordinary legs. His first leg was poor, wasn't it? But then Luke Humphries grew into the match and put on a magnificent display, averaging 101 to earn a share of the spoils, if you will, against Gerwyn Price, who averaged just under 100 himself.
98.
So there's time for Aspinall here, and this will be a good time to start.
Double 18. Go on then.
51. Michael, you require 90.
Well, 2020 bull. 2020 bull. Double 5 then.
Game shot in the third leg.
3-0 to Michael Smith.
Fourth leg, Michael to throw first. Game on.
There you go, double 5. Zip 3. This
Nathan Aspinall's missed his first 10 darts at double. And it could have been so different, couldn't it? Because one of those darts at double was a double 12 attempt off the back of a 141 checkout bid. And had that gone in, well, would have been a very different scenario here. But as it is now, he's thinking, little doubt that he's thinking, I just want to win a leg here. I just got to win a leg. I can't go on this big stage and get whitewashed.
Yeah, this is turning into an absolute darting disaster.
16.
On the positive, he's going to get the throw in at least 2 more legs here, Nathan Aspinall.
133.
Can't put the scores together. The finishing, it's all going wrong.
Michael, you require
UK Open champ. Now he's falling down the hockey. Come on, Nathan, compose yourself, pal.
54.
Right, he's just got to take a second here. That's it. It's horrible when it's going as wrong as this, when you know you're so much better.
Well, I was going to say, as you know yourself, until you added when you know you're so much better. 81 here for Michael Smith. Lovely first dart, leaves double 12. No problem this time on double 12 for the bully boy. Reels off the first 4 legs.
Well, it's a good start for him. Something he hasn't had in any leg really so far. I'm going to say that he just needs to relax, but to relax he needs to hit good shots, and to hit good shots he needs to relax. It really is a vicious cycle.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows he's miles better. Not just from that UK Open. Let's remind ourselves, in that World Championship semi-final, he averaged around 100 at 13 maximums. Michael Smith at 17, but it was a match, as you mentioned earlier, Wayne, for 6 sets was of the utmost excellence from both players, relentless excellence.
There's one on the tour as well. one of the few players to actually have won on the Challenge Tour, Development Tour and Main Tour, Nathan Aspinall. So he's plied his trade and he's won effectively wherever he's gone. And now he's a major champion. Well, that was a snatch, you saw that. Let go of the dart too late, forcing it low. You end up trying to put too much oomph into it. 51.
Smith now looking at a two-dart combination to go 5-0 up. It was only last year that he had a whitewash of Raymond van Barneveld in the Premier League. He wants tops, and now Nathan Aspinall gets his chance to avoid the whitewash. Double 16, 2 in hand. What a relief. What a relief for Nathan Aspinall. His first dart successful at a double at his 11th attempt. So he will not join the list of shame. I mentioned Michael Smith, the last man to record a whitewash last year, 7-0.
Here we go.
Right. First was in 2007, Lloyd over Jenkins.
Anyway, what Smith has to do here, just keep ploughing on. He's 4-1 up. Aspinall looking to add another to his first leg.
Well, let's get it right. We've seen games turn around here this year almost more than any other. We've seen it happen with the contenders as well. Remember, Chris Dobie was well up on Mensah Suljovic, wasn't he? Was he 5-1 up, wasn't he?
5-1, yeah.
That ended in a draw. 96. Saw Peter Wright 3-0 down to Steve Lennon, another contender, before Snakey turned it around to get home. That was in Dublin.
58. Arnie was 5-1 down against Mensah. Pulled that back for a draw.
So Aspinall, having got a leg on the board, can he build on that? Or will Smith just slam the door in his face? This will be a good way to do it. Tops then for the bully boy. Oh, that's a lovely throw, it really was. It's so controlled and he does make it look so easy when he throws as fluently as that. The highest checkout of the match, the first three-figure out shot of the match. 5-1.
43.
In the last 24 months, Nathan has won the best part of 240 grand. Over 200 of that is come in the last 9 or 10 weeks. Shows you how well he's been playing recently. So this is kind of an outlier, this performance. He's not to be judged on this. He's miles better. Unfortunately, when you try so hard, it can go wrong.
Well, he's a cert to be at the World Match Play, isn't he? And that'll be his next really big test. No, actually, amazingly enough, first maximum of the match. I mentioned that World Championship semi-final. They had 30 between them in 46 legs, but it took to the 7th leg to hit one here.
140.
Yeah, most players are first dart merchants. Smith, no different. Once that first one goes in, they are deadly.
41. Nathan, you require 158.
Treble 20. Go on, stay there. You have to. Double 19. You have to. It's gone.
Nathan Aspinall.
Oh, superb from Smith.
Game on.
An absolute perfection. Perfection from Nathan Aspinall.
Well, he missed his first 10 darts at a double. Then he got back, hitting his next dart at a double, and then a quick pop, 158 Wayne to make 2 consecutive darts at double.
Showed the class at last.
He did, didn't he?
99.
Love that.
Great finish from Nathan Aspinall. Now, can he break the throw here, just to make it interesting?
plus side to the way that Nathan Aspinall throws is that he holds the dart kind of very, very lightly, and there's not too many fingers on it. So if he does get nervous, releasing the dart, he's fine. He's not going to be flicking and pushing. That is a good trait to have in your action. That's why you don't really see him deviate that much. He's going to stay there. Good set-up play. Wasn't interested in taking it out. It's all about the next visit for Smith.
A very, very handy 2 points for Michael Smith. Eventually started the evening in 8th spot. Beat Barney, didn't he? Wants tops here to guarantee at least 16. 1 point. Now then, right, this will start to get interesting here, because Aspinall, you'd fancy to get at least a shot at ball, but he'll hope for 2 at double. 14. Oh, Nathan.
34. Michael, you require 40.
We saw there, didn't we? We literally saw him jump on the spot as he was letting go the dart. They can go high and low when you do that. Why are you apologising? Michael, why are you apologising for hitting it? Come on now.
100.
Well, in terms of the league, that's a really important point. But he won't want that.
100.
He'll want another one. And that will take him clear of Barney. And it's all about legs difference as well, Rodri.
His way. Levels the maximum count. Yeah, Michael Smith would go from 8th up to 6th above Daryl Gurney and Monsieur Silovic, but of course they've got to play their matches later on this evening, so things will filter out.
57.
But as you said, Wayne, he's going to be 3 points clear of Raymond van Barneveld, and games are starting to run out now before Judgment Night, which is the second of the evenings in Rotterdam, isn't it?
Yeah, and the legs difference as well. Might as well be 4 points. This is not the result for RBB fans. Well, he's already taken out a 158. 39 for 32.
81.
You can go what way you like when your opponent's on 209.
82.
Well, can Aspinall tidy up here? It would be a 13 darter if he hits it with his first arrow. He's going to hit it really, and he hasn't. It just opens the door for Michael Smith to wrap it up on a spectacular outshot. Treble 19 leaves the ball. 127 again, and Michael Smith wraps up a comprehensive victory over Nathan Aspinall, who just didn't